Hello everybody, I'm back. Another one of these sort of videos. Today I'm going to be reacting to this video. I usually don't do this, but I came across my recommended on YouTube and I felt like it fit what I do here on this channel, right? So it's titled Video Game Music is Better Than Modern Music, and I have not watched this video. I skimmed through a tiny bit, but I don't, and I've read the description, which is pretty important. Before I watch this, before I react to it, go watch the video yourself, form your own opinion about it, then come back and then we can do the reaction and whatnot. Obviously no hate towards this guy, this kid. He's 14, he said that in the description. He's just voicing his opinion on music. That being said, I am going to probably disagree with him, but good on him for making videos and shit if that's what he wants to do. So no hate towards him. Go watch the video, form your own opinion and whatnot. Now that we have the formalities out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna dig into this. Okay, if he says something I think is stupid as fuck, I'm gonna say it. I will preface though, the fact that he said in the description he's 14 leads me to believe that he might have not explored a lot of different music. Maybe that's why he's saying this. And also no hate towards video game music. There's good video game music. But anyways, I'm delaying long enough. Let's get straight into it and start this reaction. You feel me? Okay, let's go.
Two things for the start of this video, so here we go. Number one, holy sh**, the amount of growth I've had over just the past 3 videos. I am literally blown away. I started at around 16, then I posted the TikTok live video.
Okay, respectfully,
85,
I don't give a shit.
We've
Okay.
all experienced
he's
it
starting
before,
the video. He's
whether
starting
the
the
music
action.
is playing on your phone, computer, car, speaker, or even your Nokia brick. You've heard music before. It's no
Facts,
surprise,
I have.
because honestly, music is one of the only things keeping society intact nowadays. And today I express my unpopular opinion on how video game music is better than modern music,
that's a...
well, this.
Period, period, period,
What the fuck was that?
First up, I'm talking about Mario Kart Wii. I mean, who doesn't know this masterpiece of a game? And while the objective of the game is to finish the race in first, the music team didn't have to go this hard. Just listen.
337 is skip. Okay.
Next up is the Halo series.
Okay. First off, why'd you skip Mario Kart? Okay, I've played Mario Kart Wii. Okay, I got gold trophies on every single different trophy possible on that. Okay, I'm Mario Kart Wii god. Don't even talk to me about that. But okay, it's kind of an interesting way to start. But if you're talking modern music, showing, obviously it's an example, right? So he's probably talking maybe not everything, but more of like popular modern music, I would assume. But showing a random girl on TikTok kind of singing some song, or not, if you could call it that, is a real like straw man cherry picked example, which I mean is kind of, I guess, makes sense. It supports your argument. I could literally like argue about the title of this video, but let's just keep rolling. He's talking about Halo music. Let's see what he's on about. Okay?
And for this, I'm focusing on Halo Reach, as that game has the best soundtrack in my opinion. Fight me all you want, I'm just right.
Alright, again, I can't lie, I'm not watching all that.
And also a game where you don't play as Master Chief. Next is Sonic Unleashed. And while most people don't...
Okay. Respectfully. It feels weird. It feels like he just wanted to talk about video game music that he's passionate about, but he framed it as like this music's better than modern music, even though I literally showed a single example halfway through the video. But I think, okay, he goes into modern music. All right. I'm keeping 100. I'm not listening to like the 4 minutes of Sonic Unleashed music. Respectfully, okay, I got other shit to do.
Like the game because of the Werehog and how it just changed the game completely. So many people agree it has one of the best soundtracks ever made.
Okay, listen, I haven't listened to many soundtracks, especially video game soundtracks. The most I've listened to is Persona 5 and 4 and 3, and that was through playing the game, and then some like after listening, I've listened to Minecraft beta and alpha, and that's about my extent. That's kind of a wild statement, because if we're talking soundtracks in general, like we're talking game soundtracks, is I mean, there's also like film soundtracks and stuff. They're kind of like, some of them are pretty fucking good. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Minecraft.
Oh,
That's
there
it.
it goes. He brings up Minecraft.
Just Minecraft.
Okay. Here's the thing. Minecraft it's the go-to, like, it's a good video game soundtrack, and I ain't gonna hate. Okay, C114 and the Minecraft album, volume alpha, I think it's called, the one with the grass block. It's fire. It's a fire soundtrack. It's very calming. It's very relaxing. It's not super long, which I think is the fault of the other Minecraft soundtrack available. It feels like really bloated. This one doesn't. Let's be real. Like, unless you played the games, I feel like you would still enjoy it. It's a nice, very calm ambient album, but you're not going to enjoy it as much as people who play the games. I think that's just kind of one of the drawbacks of soundtracks, both movie and games. And one reason for me personally why I find it hard to put them on the same tier as something like an album, where an album was very much made, because they're made with different intentions, you feel me? When you make a movie or a game soundtrack, the intention is you're making music to pair with the visuals that are being presented through either, be it, film or games. But when an artist makes an album, a lot of the times the music is supposed to solely speak for itself as a work of body of work, right? And so the music holds more meaning because that's all you have. And that's why it's kind of hard to compare soundtracks and actual albums, is because they're made with different intentions. But anyways, let's just keep going. I have
So good. And now time for some honourable mentions.
Undertale, Deltarune. I've never played it. I've never played. I played New Leaf. Okay. Best music though. I still haven't played Persona 5. Okay, I need to finish. 3 sucks ass, by the way. Okay, I'm on 3. It's not hard. It's just boring as fuck. That's for a different video and a different day though. Yeah, Persona music's pretty good, but it's the same thing with a lot of music where I like Persona 4 is the one I've actually fully finished, and its soundtrack is directly tied to the gameplay for me. And when I listen to, like, I've never sat down and listened to Persona 4 soundtrack from start to finish. Like, are you kidding me? You got me fucked up if you think I'm doing that. But there's some really good songs on there. Okay, that's kind
Overall,
of crazy.
Video game music is just good. Now, don't get me
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah.
Modern music is still good. There are still some very good pieces of modern music out there. But it's just
examples?
It's overshadowed by so much now.
I like to make music that moves people. Clap, 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 clap that ass, bitch. Shake that camel toe. Let me see them
Well, that was a load of shit.
Now, it's not uncommon to hear a lot of people express different opinions about the state of modern music. Some listeners just find the recent trends and styles less appealing than those from the past. That being me. One piece of criticism directed towards modern music is that people think it's not diverse enough. I mean, look, how
Okay, it's kind of a wild statement, and multiple wild statements. First off, trends in music has been a thing forever, and he's not directly, he says modern music. Okay, that's a very broad term, but in general it sounds more like he's talking about popular modern music, which is very different than modern music as a whole. Because if we look at modern music as a whole, you could argue it's more diverse than it ever really was. If you look back at like something like the 60s or the 50s, it is almost entirely jazz and very early rock / blues. And if you look at the 90s was pretty diverse, but it was still mainly a lot of rock, a lot of variants of rock. And I think the 2000s was the start of this branching out, but we're out of place now in the 2010s and the 2020s and whatnot, that music is so diverse because the ease of access is so broad, and most of the artists making music today are inspired by so many different things. This is music as a whole, modern music, but also like even popular modern music, you could argue is way more diverse than it used to be. Well, yes, it is like undeniable that rap is the most popular of modern popular music. It is still pretty diverse. We got people like Men I Trust and Phoebe Bridgers that are more of these singer-songwriter stuff that are super popular. You have people like Dominic Fike, which also like this pop kind of singer stuff. And then we got like Playboy Cardi. Like Playboy Cardi is super popular, and it's like this, I guess this generation's, this modern era's version of like a punk rock, like a hardcore scene. But music's pretty diverse, I feel, and I feel like it's as diverse, if not more diverse, than the past 10-20 years. So that's kind of an interesting take.
How many times have you listened to modern music and realized that the styles and sounds are almost identical in many different songs? Another piece of criticism is the commercial.
Okay, I'm sorry for pausing again, but that's been a thing forever. Okay, and arguably it's better now than it was like 40 years ago. A lot of the songs sound the same. Okay, well, that's the thing. Again, it's popular music. When you're looking at songs that sound the same, artists are going to use similar sounding beats, especially rap. They're going to use similar, drums and whatnot because they know what sells. And a lot of popular artists, this is my own personal take, but a lot of very popular artists are kind of just maybe more into it for the money than the art. Oh, that's been the same forever, right? If you look back, a lot of the songs, they sound the same, okay? Like if you look at in the 90s and the whole grunge scene, I'm not saying all grunge sounds the same, okay? But they have a similar mood and stuff, right? But they were popular. Pearl Jam and Nirvana were both popular, but they had but they had similar sounds because of the whole popularity of grunge, okay? Stuff being popular is naturally going to sound the same as people jump on different waves. That's just how music works.
Of music. In today's digital age, it's really easy to just market your piece, and critics believe that people are trying to make their songs more marketable instead of being purely artistic. And to be honest, they're not wrong. Also, just another point, how the hell do we go from this head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby, to this?
Both hands on the back when I tap it, grab it and slap it, Becky a savage.
Now let's be honest.
Okay, now here's the issue. You played British rap, dude. Okay, first off, as an avid non-TikTok user, I don't use TikTok. I used to about 3 years ago, and I have actively avoided it because I don't like TikTok. It's very evident that for the first one, you literally took a TikTok edit of the old song. So it's kind of a weird way because you're literally finding these old songs through a modern means. But anyways, he was saying how like critics were saying, okay, first off, critics can go fucking die, okay? I don't give a shit what critics have to say. But what did he say? I'm sorry. This TikTok shit distracted me.
That people are trying to make their songs more marketable instead of being purely artistic. And to be honest, they're not wrong. Also, just another point, how the hell do we go from this?
Okay, yeah, that is true to some degree. I think that's been the case though for some time now. There's always throughout music, if modern music, so let's talk like, the 50s onwards, or the 40s onwards, there's always been people who are only there to make money, and this isn't a new thing. I think he was saying, and it makes perfect sense, that there's more people who are doing that nowadays because of the ease of access that people have to be able to create music. That being said though, it's kind of a nothing thing because again, it's only popular music, but if you look at modern music as a whole, we have some incredible albums, music that's never been done before. Evolutions and genres are still happening to this day, and arguably some of the best music is still coming out. Okay, like for Ants From Up There, Ants From Up There came out last year, dog. Okay, if anything, if he ever sees this, what's your name? Sedster, if you ever see this, please go listen to Ants From Up There, bro. Make a new video or something, man, because there's good music. You just gotta look for it.
So much easier with just the amount of different loops, styles, different instruments to use on technology. It's just made it a whole lot easier. And one of those big points that made it easier is auto-tune.
Okay,
Now, let's be honest as well. All of these big creators you see on your screen right now, they probably wouldn't have made it to the big place.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, without autotune, does Taylor Swift use autotune?
If they didn't have autotune. Except Taylor Swift. I don't want the
Oh.
Swifties on me, please.
Oh, okay. Okay, but autotune is like the criticism of autotune, the most you can do is maybe like right when it was becoming popular, and it was people were using it as a crutch, or it was like very heavily used to seriously make up a lack of skill. But a lot of the times autotune's used nowadays, modern music nowadays, in a way that's a tool. It's another instrument. Okay, now let's be real. I'm a chronic drainer. I'm a Blade defender, and Blade uses autotune, but even with autotune, Blade isn't like this god tier singer, and that's not the point. The autotune just adds to his vocal style and how it works with the instrumentals to make the drained aesthetic. Okay, something like 808s and Heartbreak. Okay, like one of the first major like big break full autotune album. Kanye can kind of sing. Maybe back then it was a little bit worse. It amplified this cold, heartless feeling that Kanye was going for by making him sound more robotic. Be that intentional or not, that's what it did. So I don't know. Autotune's that's an art. That's something I feel like somebody who is really old would say. Like somebody in their 30s or 40s would be like, all this modern music with autotune is so shit. Okay, so he also mentioned how it's more easy access. You mentioned this before, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means people are able to create more on their own. Look at somebody like Paranol. Paranol made his To See the Next Part of the Dream, his sophomore album, completely by himself, and that was only because of technology. He's still extremely talented. He was able to put together songs in a very unique and interesting way. And also he played the instrument, so I don't see the problem.
He's on me. Please stay away. Keep your cooties to yourself. There are many different opinions on modern music, and some people just generally like the way it sounds, the way it feels. I'm not one of those though. Look, I'm sorry, but if Doja Cat and also Ice Spice are able to become popular with their type of music, I bet you Stephen Hawking could get his robot and auto-generate a song for the robot to speak, and you guys would lap it up.
Bro just described Aphex Twins.
Also, whenever a new decent song appears, let's be honest, some little is gonna take it to TikTok and ruin it almost instantly within a matter of weeks. It's just happened so many times that we can't really...
Okay, come on now. Come on, you can't do that. You can't do that, dude. You can't play a TikTok clip of an older song with a VHS filter edit on it. That was clearly from TikTok based off the aspect ratio, or like, the video format, and then you're gonna complain that TikTok promotes it. So you can't do that, dog. You literally, like, this old song, you said this is nice music, you got it from TikTok. It's shared the same way. It's some person rediscovering some old song and putting a filter on it, and then you're gonna see it on TikTok, be like, I was born in the wrong generation. This is real music. So they like the way it sounds, the way it feels. Now, and this is open-ended, but yeah, that's how music works, bro. All right, here's the thing. Yeah, it's how you feel, dog, right? So you like video game music. It's because you like how it makes you feel. You can't make such a factual sounding statement. Like a video game music is better than modern music, okay, right? You're saying that like a matter of fact. You're challenging my beliefs with that type shit, okay? It's an opinion, okay? It's a subject, whatever.
Is gonna take it to TikTok and ruin it almost instantly within a matter of weeks. It's just happened so many times that we can't really ignore it, and you've just got to realize that it's probably gonna happen to a good song that you might listen to. In many ways.
All right, again, you literally played a TikTok clip of an older song where they basically did the same thing. So, and like let's say this, like let's say somebody takes like a video game soundtrack song, I don't know, Jump Up Super, or oh, here we go, Persona 5. You can take Beneath the Mask from Persona 5 and they put it on TikTok, and now it's a super popular song. Like, you gonna be mad about it? Also, it's like, dude, just don't, if you're mad about it, don't use TikTok. It's that simple.
Music is like an art form. It's subjective. While some...
Okay, come on now. I'm gonna assume that was a mispronunciation. Okay, right? He didn't mean to say it that way. But if you were fucking serious, like, or if you're dead ass about that, like, if music is an art form, is right? That's what he said.
Happen to a good song that you might listen to. In many ways, music is like an art form.
Is like an art form. Music is an art form, dog. It's a style of art, right? It's like film. It's like video games. It is art. Okay.
It's subjective. While some may criticize modern music for various reasons, because it's shit, others may revel in its creativity and just enjoy it overall. And it's some of those things that can make people really enjoy modern music. Blah, blah, blah. I'm no longer reading this script that someone's written for me. It's bullshit. This generation is going downhill, and so is its music. Let's just remember that and move on with our day.
Alright, dude. Okay, here, let's finish it.
The only downside of recording this in school is that I'm probably going to be late for my next lesson. Oh, shit, I gotta go. Right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Alright. Starting off, I'm going to be deducting some points because he is in fact British. Okay, here, let's do that. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to dig into this dude so much. I'm not going to dig into Sedster so much. Dude's young. He said in his description that he's 14. He's gotten quite a bit of backlash for this video. It's reached quite a bit of people. But bro, this dislike ratio is crazy. He got 734 likes and 697 dislikes. That's almost a 50-50 split. That's fucking insane. I just think he hasn't explored music that much. Okay, and I can't blame him. He's 14, dog. You know, I think it's good that he made a video expressing his opinion on music, but it is very clear that he hasn't explored music that much or attempted to broaden his musical taste or whatnot. And I'm not saying you got to be like me where you got to make a channel and you got to nerd out about music, but if you're gonna make a video like this, first off, have some better fucking examples. Word yourself better, right? Okay, don't just say modern popular music, because that's what you're talking about. I don't blame him for the title of the video though. That's probably what I would do if I had the same opinion, right? It's the most catching title, but it just, the whole video comes across as very I don't want to say ignorant, because that's kind of a strong word, but it's very clear that he has not attempted to actually look into modern music. There's plenty of incredible, weird, different modern music that's so out there that isn't on TikTok. Okay, if you're talking about TikTok music, of course, and even on TikTok, there's stuff that I know is weird that's pretty modern. But like, if you're gonna look me in the face and tell me like I like the Sonic OST more than I like To Pimp a Butterfly, or not to me personally, but like you're gonna get some people mad. Okay, I think this video is kind of whatever. Truth be told, you know, I think it's great that he had an opinion and he put his opinion out even though he knew it wasn't gonna be popular. I just feel like the whole video feels super just like not coming from a place of somebody who enjoys music, but just from a place of somebody who's like, I have an idea for a video type shit. It just comes across like that, right? Dog obviously has not explored modern music, and I recommend he does. At the same time though, he's 14. I don't blame him, okay? Give him some time, give him a few years and let him really kind of explore some music if he feels like it. And second, it's like you didn't really explain why video game music is good. You just gave like examples, and the thing with examples is you have to give an example and then explain how the example like connects to your point, right? Or he's 14, bro. I keep forgetting he's 14. But if you've taken like a class, if you've taken like an English or a writing class, you know that's like one of the main things when creating an argument. That was also kind of weird. He just showed one TikTok video in the beginning, and then he just played us some video game music without saying why it was better. Just that it's like, obviously, if you listened to the soundtrack I gave you, it's very evident that it's better than any modern music. Ball. Yeah, anyways, don't send hate to this guy. I hope you liked this video. This was kind of fun for me to make just because I saw this video and I was intrigued, to say the least. I was also intrigued by that dislike ratio. That's what I was also intrigued by. But yeah, it's yeah, don't send hate to him. He's young. He's gonna figure it out. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, I don't plan to do reactions in the future unless it's like somehow related to music and I feel like it fit the channel. But I'm working on videos. Okay, they're coming. Okay, I'm nearing finals in college. Right, this college shit is serious. But videos are coming. By the end of November, I should have like 2 to 4 out, probably 2-3 reviews and a green screen video. So look forward to that. But thank you for watching. Have a good day. Join the Discord. It's in the description if you feel like it. And yeah, bye.